Hello, hello, hello. It's Melissa. Welcome back to the channel, everyone. I hope you're having a blessed morning, evening, night, whenever you're viewing this. Hope everything's going great for you. Gonna do a familiar flip through. So this is my custom VDS, and I have had her a couple of weeks now. So I was thinking I'd let you guys know how it's going. Excuse me, sip of coffee. And if I like her or not. Well, of course I do. Of course I do. This is a VDS custom personal wide, my favorite size. Although I'm getting partial to B6 again too, but personal wide has always been my favorite. Well, not always. I have discovered over my planner journey that this is my favorite. Put it that way, okay? So she is made of beautiful, I can't even pronounce the word that they use for this one, but it's like a very, I don't know if you call it a hot pink, but it's definitely a very pink, a very deep pink. And if you go to VDS site, you click on the custom made ones, and if you know, when it comes to the tab where you choose your color, you will see this pop up. Again, it's crazy, the name for it. So I keep in mind, they're from the Netherlands, so they, you know, I have a southern accent anyway, so even if I didn't know how to pronounce it, it wouldn't come out correctly. You guys know that. All right, so let's take a look. Now, this is my primary health planner, but it is also, oops, the little ants are coming back. They don't like it when it's cold outside. I'm going to have to put my little ant traps out again. Found some good little ant traps off Amazon that actually work and work amazingly well. Okay, so here's the inside. And the inside, both of them are Napa leather. This is, I think it's called Bianca, like that. But it's just a pure chalk white leather. It's a very starch white leather, okay? So my first painting, it's fall of the year right now. It's going to depend on when you're actually watching this. I have my fall set up. This is Halloween week. So some of these things that I have in here will disappear next week because they're Halloween related or specific, and so they'll go bye-bye. But my fall stuff will stay in here, and I may add more. Right now, she's a bit overstuffed. You know, it actually would not be a bad idea this is a 30mm rings, and it probably wouldn't be a bad idea for me if they made 35mm rings for a personal wide. But as of yet, I haven't seen those because most of those go into like an A5. And I do have one A5 with 35mm, an Aurora Estelle. And those work rather well for me because I do like stuffing my planners, especially when you've got so much information. And I got double information that, you know, I probably should, or any normal person would have. So here we go. So this is Melissa, because that's my name. And sometimes I forget and I need to be reminded. Anybody else there? Anybody with me? Okay, so here's my little Simply Gilded bow. I got to find my other one. I have a pink one, and she came off her little thingy, and I need to find that baby girl. Okay, and this is my little Halloween bow I got off Etsy. She's got a pink bow that matches almost perfect to the pink in the planner. This came with, who sends these to me? I got a couple of these that came with an order. I ordered off Etsy. So, cuteness. My little bow, I ordered off Etsy. Can you guess? Yeah, that. I also have this one up here that I ordered off Etsy. Yeah. Got my little Planners Anonymous sunflower pot. I like that. Down here, you can't see it real well, but at the bottom, she's got burlap wrapped around the base. That's pretty cool. I like that. Then I got my little tilted tiara crown there. And you can tell she's a little bit tilted. Look at her. She's dizzy. Okay. Of course, we have my Ollie clip that really matches. This is lavender, by the way, and it really matches this planner very nicely. I love that. Love it so much. Okay, then this is just from, I think, Planners Anonymous, and I just laminated it. Love laminating stuff. This is some paper I got from Michael's. Again, I laminated it because I love laminating stuff, and that works for me. It looks pretty. So here's some of my Halloween stuff. Without the Halloween stuff, I got a pretty little dashboard that I made from paper again for Michael's and some little shiny stickers. All right, and so I just made that and clipped it in because it's stinking cute. It's got everything, you know, Halloween-y, but it's still cute. Got little kids, ghosties, pumpkins. Made it on Canva and made it my reality. Cuteness. This comes with the KKK planners. It doesn't come with this stuff. I just, you know, these are stickers, but I love these. They've got, now they send them out with their new planners, and it's plastic. It's perfect. You know, you pay a lot of money for these dividers. This is perfect. I love it. And this is a little thin. I got these from a shop, and they're very, very thin, which isn't bad if you're not wanting to bulk up your planners, but the durability of it won't be as long because it's a little thin. These I got from Rose Colored Days, and I got to order some more. These I think are mauve, but she has some pink ones too, and then she has some clear ones and everything if you want to check them out. But she sells them at a pretty good price, and you know, she sends little stickers with them so that you can stickerify them. But I like those a lot. I love the color and everything. And the stickers, of course, you know me, just smacking them on there. Vellum that comes from Planners Anonymous, I've had for a very long time. This I just made on Canva, printed it on vellum, and laminated it. Love it. Don't ever come in the same room with me in a laminator. You may be in trouble. Especially if you got long hair. Wouldn't that be pretty laminated? Okay, so there's that. And then here's my first month, October. And these are from Jane's Agenda. I like them very, very, I love Jane's Agenda. Next year, though, I think I've already got them printed out and everything. The monthlies I'll be using will be from PT Paper because I love her stuff, too. She's on Etsy. It's just if it's her, I really don't know. It's PT Paper. Great shop. So this is all the stuff I've had for this month. I write down bills, appointments, just little things I may need to do that day that have been here. When I got my little baby granddaughter, little Miss Kaya, and all that fun stuff. And then this is from, I think this is Planners, no, this I think is Simply Gilded. It's either Simply Gilded or Planners Sobriety. And I've showed you guys these before. They're just their little washi cards. And I just punch holes in them and make them choop, choop. Love that. And then these are the weeklies that come with the Jane's Agenda. So you see how I lay these out. I use 2 weeklies in here, and for this reason, these I like mainly for keeping track of medical stuff. But I do put other things in here. I do put appointments, stuff like that. But I make my own little tracker to go down here. So she divided up into work, home, and then today, which I just put a sticker there. See, work, home, and I think it says today. But anyway, and so you can divide them up. This is AM, PM, so that's where I put my meds and I check it. That was perfect for that. And then, of course, you know, you have a week at a glance thing where you want to make extra notes and things like that, which I do. I try to do that, which I do very well on this one. So those, she doesn't have these any longer. I've looked for them and she doesn't have them, so I'm trying to find an alternative to them. I found a couple of things on Etsy that I've gotten and printed them out to see how I like them. So we'll see what works for 2022. And just a little pretty fall Melissa. I didn't laminate it because I didn't have my laminator yet, my laminating paper. And then this is my other one. This is from PT Paper. This is a weekly from her. And this one's dated to help keep me track of everything. This was last week. This is Halloween week that we're currently in. And I have another little flippy in there. I was going to try and show you guys one that wasn't written all over, but we're at the end of the month. But I love this one. And you can get them in, oh gosh, let me find one for you guys. Okay, so this is the beginning of November. So I just got a little acetate there on top of the beginning month. These were from, these month at a glance are from So Much Crafting on Etsy. So here's my November calendar. Again, this is still Jane's Agenda. I have it through December. She always has a place back here where you can write down extra things if you want to. A vellum I made and then laminated it. So this is November, and this is what a page looks like. I want to show you one that's not decorated. Okay, so this is not too bad. So this is what hers look like. You got I love the font she uses. Again, it's PT paper. She's got the days of the week, as well as you can get dated or undated, whichever you need. She also comes with different versions of these where, and I kind of wish I'd ordered this because I have that. I've ordered several of her stuff that is printable, as well as things that she will send to you or pre-printed. Of course, they cost more that way, but, you know, they save you the stress of trying to line everything up. But the printable ones that I have, I ordered them undated, and I have several. I think there's 3 different versions of this. One of them, you have this split up, and you have a habit tracker here, so you can write your habits down here and then track here. Or you can write down the current month you're in, you know, whichever you prefer. And then the second has the habit tracker as well, but it also has a line going down the middle that has lines all the way up here and little circles for you to write down, you know, pinpoint things there. So she's got several different ones. Like I said, she also has dated and undated. So you really need to check her out, guys. I just love her stuff. And the paper quality when you order from her is amazing. Really silky, silky smooth. Love that. So these are just note pages that come with it. This will be the second week in November from the Jane's Agenda. And again, I will be out of those. Well, then there you go, December. And then I have this, oopsies. Sorry, guys. This is, I labeled it weekly, but I don't have it marked in my weeklies because I have all that up here. So I separated my habit trackers with it. This is the my mood tracker that I'm using. This one I'll be using next month, and it is from the Planner Shop. But this one is from Ivy, I think it's Ivy Will. Yeah, Ivywill. So that's where this one came from. And it's a personal size. And I have a personal planner, but I don't use it nearly as much. But that's why I got these. I like this. This will be my mood tracker next month. This is the one this month. And I just write out, you know, the different emotions that I have and, you know, ups and downs. You can see that. And then just track it out. You know, struggle with any kind of, you know, mental thing, anything from depression to just anxiety, anything like that. Just kind of helping yourself track it out to see what puts you in what kind of state, you know, so that you can kind of either avoid that situation or plan strategies ahead of time for that situation. So that's always good. This I made on Canva, weekly reflections. It just goes beginning of the week. What am I looking forward to? Weekly affirmation. What am I grateful for? Gratitude journals are the best, girls. My main gratitude journals are the ones from Erin Condren. I use those so much. It really, really helps your, you know, the state of your mind, especially if you suffer from depression and anxiety, because when you concentrate on the things that you have that you're grateful for, no matter how small, some people are like, I don't have anything to be grateful for. I'm like, do you have a bathroom? Because a lot of the world does not. Do you have a roof over your head? Do you have running water in your house? Heat, cool, whatever. There's so much that we have that we take for granted that if we focused on those things to be grateful for them, it would really help us combat the things, the other things, bigger things even that are going on in our lives. Gratitude is a wonderful way to walk throughout this world, to be grateful for things. So there's my spiel on that. And then you have end of the week, best thing that happened this week, and how could I have made this week even better. So I love that. That's really cute. And then my finances section. See if I can find an empty finance one that I use. Actually, I have some that I just printed out, so I'll show you. So this is what I use. financial printer. Excuse me, and this came from an Etsy shop as well. I don't remember the name, so sorry. But you've got your, put your month and year here. And then you come down here and your projected income, what you think you're going to get and what you actually got. Put down right there. Then your expenses. So I'm, very simple with this thing. I put down how much income we have. My husband gets paid bi-weekly, so you do it that way. And then right here, I just write out our bills. And, you can budget or you can do the actual. It's just really simple. Very, very simple. So this is what I use to keep track of our bills. Because I like keeping track of the bills. Because that way you know what you paid and what you haven't. If you have a fibro brain or anything that causes brain fog, you know how important that is. So that's my finance section. This is my daily section. This was my daily from last night. I have a few that I printed backwards. But anyway, this is my daily from last night. But you know me, if you've been at my channel whatsoever, I have hundreds of different kinds of dailies from things I've made to things I've purchased on Etsy. I love doing dailies. Dailies it's so much fun. So I have a lot of those. And, some people like to stick with one thing. Other people, they're like me. They kind of have a bit of an attention disorder. I don't have ADD, but I definitely have a short attention span. So there's things that I absolutely love, love, love. But at the same time, I want to try everything else in the world. So that's me. If I had a bucket list, it would be to do everything. Everything. Okay, this is my inbox section. So this is where I keep most of my personal information. And I just have all kinds of pretties there. I made that on Canva. My pretty little dashboard girl. This vellum that I made says, never forget where you came from and never stop moving forward. Very, very important. And then this says personal. So it's personal. So I have a med list. I do have that just because I thought it was pretty. Some paper from PT Paper to make notes. I have passwords. I have medical information. I have my doctor's phone numbers, date of my appointments, appointment logs, doctor's visits and comments, and also just it gives you my doctor's appointments and when and where they are. So that is what makes up the last part of this planner. And then I just put a pretty in there, page flifter, and another one of those to match. I'm going to make more of these for 2022. I'm going to make one of these for all my planners. I thought this was really pretty, but right now I just got that stuck in there to remind me to do so. All I got to do is go print them, resize them, and print them out. And then just more little pretties. Pretty pretties. And there she is. Oh, and by the way, my ghostie here, if you guys have seen me talk about her where I had gotten makeup on her and talked about how it looked like it pooped itself. Well, a viewer told me to use a Tide stick. And I'm like, oh, I have one of those. So I did the best I could. It's kind of hard to do on yarn, but it took a lot of that stain out. So now it just kind of looks like she pee-peed on herself. She no longer pooped herself. She peed herself. So, better. It's improvement. I still keep using her because she's just stinking cute. I only got one more week with her. I've got to find a good place to store my goodies. That's one thing I am not good at, guys, is organizing by, as you would call it, my stash. I am not good at that. I've got to do better. I've got to figure out a much more organized way. So, if you guys ever wonder why I haven't ever done a video on that, that's why. Because I'm not good at it. I'm not going to tell you guys to do something that I'm not good at myself. So, there you go. All right, there's my beautiful girl. I hope you enjoyed the flip through. And I will see you next time, guys. Give me a comment. Let me know what you think, how you liked it, and if you have a help planner and how you use yours. And I will see you next time. Bye.